Hi guys, I am Dr. Vinod Pankaj Mishra and you are welcome in my YouTube channel Pankaj Institute of English. So dear friends, I am here with the 200 MCQs of research methods and materials in English. I have completed from question number 1 to 92 up to part 6. This is part 7. These questions are very useful for कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम। तो इसी प्रकार के क्वेश्चंस के लिए प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कीजिए पंकज इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ इंग्लिश तथा इसे ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लाइक और शेयर करिए। शुरू करते हैं हमारे आज का फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, क्वेश्चन नंबर 93। स्नोबॉल सैम्पलिंग कैन हेल्प द रिसर्चर्स टू। These four options are access deviant or hidden population. Option B, theorize inductively in qualitative study. Option C, overcome the problem of not having an accessible sampling frame. And option D, all of the above. All of the above. So the correct answer of this question is all of the above, यानी कि ए बी सी all are correct. So option D is the correct answer. Option D is the correct answer. Now question number 94. Which of the following is not a characteristic of Coates sampling? Option A, the researchers choose who approach and so might bias the sample. Option B, those who are available to be surveyed in public places are unlikely to constitute a representative sample. Option C, the random selection of units makes it possible to calculate the standard error. And option D, it is relatively fast and cheap way of finding out about public opinions. So which one is the correct answer? The correct answer is option C. The random selection of units make it possible to calculate the standard error. Option C is the correct answer. Now question number 95. The findings from a study of young single mothers at a university can be generalized to the problem of option A, all young single mothers at the university. Option B, all young single mothers in the society. Option C, all single mothers in all universities. And option D, all young women in that university. So the correct answer of this one is all young single mothers at that university, यानी कि option A is the correct answer. Option A is the correct answer. So now question number 96. The term data processing error refers to option A, activities or event related to the sampling process. For example, non-response. Option B, faulty technique of coding and managing data. Option C, problems with the implementation of the research process. And option D, the unavoidable discrepancy between the sample and the population. So the correct answer of this one is faulty technique of coding and managing data. Option B is the correct answer. Now question number 97. Why is it important for structured interviews to follow a standardized procedure? Option A, to increase validity as the interview can be adapted for each respondent. Option B, to increase reliability because all respondents receive the same interview stimulus. Option C, to allow for an in-depth exploration of the topic. Option C, to make it easier for untrained interviewers to carry out complex surveys. So which one is the correct answer? The correct answer is to increase reliability because all respondents receive the same interview stimulus. Option B is the correct answer. Now question number 98. Now question number 98. Standardizing the interview schedule can reduce interviewer variation in terms of option A, the way in which questions are praised by the interviewer. Option B, the order in which questions are asked. Option C, the procedure used to code and analyze survey data. And option D, all of the above. All of the above. The correct answer is A, B, C. All are correct. So we can say all of the above. Option D is the correct answer. Now question number 99. Closed-ended questions are those that option A have a fixed range of possible answers. Option B, prevent respondent from allocating themselves to a category. Option C, encourage detailed, elaborate responses. And option D, relate to the basic demographic demographic characteristic of respondents. So the correct answer of this one is have a fixed range of possible answers. Option A is the correct answer. Now question number 100. Which of the following is not a disadvantage of telephone interviewing? Option A, researchers do not have to spend so much time and money on traveling. Option B, some people in the target population may not own telephone. Option C, it can be difficult to build rapport over the telephone. Option C, option D, interviewers cannot use visual cues such as show cards. So the correct answer of this one is option A. Researchers do not have to spend so much time and money on traveling. These questions are very useful. So listen these questions as much as you can. Now question number 101. The acronym of CATI stand for option A, camera activated telephonic interviewing. Option B, computer assisted telephone interviewing. Option C, corrective anti-terrorist interviewing. And option D, critical analysis of the telepathic interviewing. So the correct answer of this one is option B. Option B. Yes. Option B, computer assisted telephonic interviewing is the acronym of KT is this. So now question number 102. Which of the following might you include in an introductory letter to respondent? Option A, an explanation of who you are and who is funding your research. Option B, an overview of what the researcher is about and how the data will be collected. Option C, a statement of their ethical rights to anonymity, confidentially, etc. And option D, all of the above. All of the above. So option A, B, C, all are correct. So we can say option D, all of the above. Now question number 103. A filter question is one that ensure that all respondents are asked every question on the schedule and in the same order. Option B, leaves a space for respondents to write long and detailed answers. Option C, help the interviewer to avoid asking irrelevant questions by directing them elsewhere on the schedule. And option D, allows supervisors to distinguish between good and bad interviewers. So the correct answer of this one is option C, help the interviewers to avoid asking irrelevant question by directing them elsewhere on the schedule. Now question number 104. Which of the following is not advised when planning the question order of a structured interview? Option A, be wary of asking an earlier question that alters the salience of later questions. Option B, expect some variations in the order in which questions are asked. Option C, leave questions about sensitive or embarrassing issues until later in the interview. And option D, group the questions into logically organized sections. So the correct answer of this one is option B. Expect some variation in the order in which questions are asked. Option B is the correct answer. Now question number 105. Now question number 105. A show card is. Now question number 104. Which of the following is not advised when planning the question order in structured interview? Option A. Be wary of asking an earlier question that alters the salience of later questions. Option B. Expect some variations in the order in which questions are asked. Option C. Leaves questions about sensitive or embarrassing issues until later in the interview. And option D. Group the questions into logically organized sections. So, the correct answer of this question is option B. Option B. Now question number 105. A show card is one that prevents respondents from expressing their opinions about a statement. Option B. One that encourages explicit discussion of a sensitive or personal information. Option C. One that prompts respondent to choose from a range of possible answers. And option D. One that researchers must present when they complete at any point club events. So the correct answer of 104 is option C. One that prompts respondents to choose from a range of possible answers. Now question number 106. Dear friend, this is the second last question of this part. यदि आपको इस प्रकार के क्वेश्चन पसंद आए तो प्लीज़ इस वीडियो को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लाइक करिए, शेयर करिए, और यदि आप चैनल पर नए हैं तो प्लीज़ इसे सब्सक्राइब करिए, बेल आइकन को प्रेस करिए ताकि आपको नए वीडियोज़ के नोटिफिकेशन प्राप्त हो सके. Question number 106. The response set of acquiescences can be problem in that. Option A. Some people constantly agree or disagree with a set of questions or items. Option B. Respondents tend to give answers that they think are literally desirable. Option C. The structured interview is so conducive to reciprocity that male respondents find it hard to stop talking. Option D. Researchers who wear very strong perfume will distract their respondents. So the correct answer of this question is option A. Some people constantly agree or disagree with a set of questions or items. Now, question number 107, last question of this part. Which of the following statement is correct? Option A. Self-completion questionnaires are a type of postal survey. Option B. Postal surveys can include self-completion or email surveys. Option C. Self-completion questionnaires can include postal or email surveys. And option D. Email surveys are a type of postal questionnaire. So the correct answer of this question is option A. Self-completion questionnaires are type of postal survey. I hope आपको इस प्रकार के क्वेश्चन पसंद आए होंगे. थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो.